morning everyone and welcome to my presentation. Organizational structure. What is organizational structure? An organizational structure is a system that defines how specific activities are directed in order to achieve an organization's goals. In a centralized structure, for example, decisions are made from the top down, whereas in a decentralized structure, decision-making power is distributed across various levels of the organization. Since the 1800s, organizational structures have evolved. Frederick Taylor's management theory optimized task performance so that workers only perform one task in a most efficient way. Structures that are less traditional are more loosely woven and flexible, allowing them to respond quickly to changing business environments. Elements of organizational structure. An organizational structure is made up of 5 components: job design, departmentation, delegation, span of control, and chain of command. The degree to which decision-making authority is restricted to higher levels of management usually results in a pyramid structure, when conflicting goals and strategies among operating units necessitate uniform policy. Centralization is generally recommended. Job design is the method of organizing work and assigning specific tasks to individuals or groups. Departmentation is an organization grows its departments, expand, and more subunits are formed, resulting in more managerial positions being created. Delegation is the work of a manager who delegates responsibility and authority to others, while also establishing accountability for results. A clear definition of authority in an organization is provided by the scalar. Span of control, the number of subordinates that supervisors or managers in an organization can manage effectively and efficiently is referred to as the span of control. It is typically narrow or broad, resulting in a flatter or more hierarchical organizational structure. The chain of command is the hierarchy of reporting relationships within an organization, who must answer to whom from the bottom to the top. The chain of command not only establishes accountability, but it also establishes the lines of authority and decision-making power within a company. What role does an organizational structure play in assisting employees? An organizational structure can help employees understand how their work fits into a company vision, allowing for more effective teamwork and management. Expectation improves employee engagement. An organizational structure assigns each employee a specific role within the company. It can also assist employees in understanding how they fit into the company's long-term goals and objectives. Benefits of organizational structure. Putting in place an organizational structure can be extremely beneficial to a business. The structure not just defines a company hierarchy but also allows the company to define its employee pay structure. A company can determine salary grades and ranges for each position, as well as determine salary levels for different positions. A company can perform multiple operations at the same time by separating employees and functions into different departments. The structure also improves the efficiency and effectiveness of operations. In a hierarchical organization, for example, employees will have to work harder to buy favor or court those with decision-making power. Self-managers are managers of their own teams and must be able to take more initiative and solve problems creatively. This can help employees track their own growth within a company and emphasize a specific set of skills. It can also help potential employees decide if such a company is a good fit to their interests and work styles. Back of organizational structure. Increased efficiency. Efficient structure results in consistent communication within the company, which promotes cohesiveness and morale, improve quality of goods and services. It convinces customers to conduct repeated business with your company. A happier, healthier, and more motivated workplace. Minimize the cost of workers' compensation, medical claims, turnover, and absenteeism while increasing productivity. Higher profits. If a business is profitable, it has a better chance of obtaining bank financing, luring investors to fund its operations, and expanding. Greater preparedness for future challenges. Being prepared to help lessen accompanying worry, anxiety, and losses. Safer working conditions. When workers are certain they can complete their work or task without endangering their health, they perform considerably more effectively. Disadvantages. Segregation is a disadvantage when departments are populated by employees who specialize in specific work areas. Teams become siloed. Employees in different teams do not have the opportunity to meet and offer opinions, which can be detrimental to the business's long-term success. Weakening of common bonds. A shared organizational purpose boosts employees' morale and performance, and is a key predictor of organizational success. When each group of specialists in a functional organization is relatively isolated, the common bond that emphasizes an overarching organizational purpose is almost always weaker than in an organization where employees interact on a regular basis. Lack coordination. In an ideal organization, each functional group's task would require no input from other functional groups. However, this is not always the case, as communication becomes more prevalent in organizations. Isolated groups may underperform or even fail because they lack an institutional, organized method of communicating needs and issues. Territorial disputes. These disagreements may be over goals, budgetary competition, or clash of egos that occurs when each department has its own separate functional structure or a strong sense of a common purpose.